fuel, obviously, and so the fuel is coal. So we're going to put coal in the miner, and every time this green bar goes, it'll go ahead and deposit a coal in the wooden chest. You see how that works? Wonderful. Fantastic. Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today we're going to be taking a look at, no, ask me later. We're going to be taking a look at Factorio. Factorio is actually one of my micromanaging games. I know a few people like Queenie and Kyrant all came over there and saw that I was, oh my back. Saw that I was streaming a little bit the past few days, so I like streaming Factorio because it's one of those mindless games, but I thought maybe I would go ahead and show a little bit about it, considering that I really like this game. So let's go ahead and get started. You start off with something along these lines. Oh, don't bother looking for this game on Steam. By the way, it's not on Steam. This is from a third-party site. It's actually their own site. So let's just get started. So play. We're just going to go ahead and start a new game. You can start a campaign mode, but I don't really care for it. So I'd rather start a new game. And we're just going to keep everything in normal, medium, and regular. That's fine. And we're just going to generate the world. You can really regulate how much shit you have, but yeah. Alright, so here we are. This is us. Hey, we're like a miner guy, kind of. And this is the world that we inhabit. And there's lots of it to explore and look at. First things first, though, we're going to want to go ahead and select some place. This is actually a really good place here. Right here in the grass. We don't have to worry about food or anything, but this is coal. We're definitely going to need coal. This over here is copper ore, and then of course down here is iron ore, and this is iron. We're stone. We got a little bit of stone, but it's not a lot, but there's more stone up here. Okay, so yeah, this is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and we just have to try to unlock all of this. Once we get rocket defense, then the reinforcements can come, and they're going to be able to land on our on the planet to help us. See, we're kind of like stowaways, or we're kind of on this planet, like terraforming it, and there's aliens here. They're kind of like bugs, sort of like they're bugs, sort of like Starship Troopers. All right. So first and foremost, we need to go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe. And pickaxe, what that allows you to do is allows you to cut through things like trees really fast. There we go. Or it allows us to actually harvest resources. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and run our little asses over here to the coal deposit and start getting some coal. Now, you don't need a pick in order to do this at all. Like, if your pick breaks, it just takes a really long time to collect anything. So once we got, all right, 5 coal, that's fine. We came with a harvester. Now this harvester here, we're going to go ahead and plop it like right there, so it's getting all this coal. And we're going to go ahead and use the wood that we chopped down from our inventory to go ahead and make ourselves wooden chests. You can never have enough wooden chests, so let's go ahead and get those. Alright, great. Now they're down in our inventory. Fantastic. Alright, so now that we have these wooden chests, this thing needs fuel, obviously, and so the fuel is coal. So we're going to put coal in the miner, and every time this green bar goes, it'll go ahead and deposit a coal in the wooden chest. You see how that works? Wonderful. Fantastic. Alright, so now that that's going, we need to go ahead and get ourselves some iron. Iron is our next big resource. Yes, there are day-night cycles. It is kind of annoying. So, let's just do this. Alright, so we're going to need, I don't know, about as much iron as we can carry. And since this is doing that, we'll go ahead and put the smelter here. Fuck, I don't have any fuel. You can use trees as fuel if you want to. So if you are in like a big wooded area, it might behoove you to clear out the woods and just use that as fuel and save your coal. But considering that we're not in a huge area like that, we're going to go ahead and take that coal that it harvested, and we're going to go ahead and pop some of it down into this furnace here. Great. So now it's going to go ahead and bust out iron ingots for us. We all play Minecraft. We know how the jib. We know how it works. You get the ore, you melt it, and you smelt it down into ingots. Great. There, have more. There we go. Alright, so the whole point and the thing that we're going to try to do is we can make more of these furnaces. I mean, we can make more of these fuel-powered miners like we have on the coal stuff. Right there, the burner miner drill. But that's really kind of inefficient. It really is. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to make ourselves a generator. Now for that we're going to need a lot of materials, like so. Great. And we're still going to need, okay, so we need 20 copper plates for that. So let's keep digging. That should be 20, but we're not going to stop there. Because we're also going to want to make boilers, and we're also going to want to make several other things as well. We want to go ahead and get as much iron as we possibly can, at least to get these generators up and running. Because once we get generators, we can go ahead and do electric drillers and electric miners, and they're more efficient, and they don't require us to fuel them up all the fucking time. So that's a huge benefit. Yeah, 25. That'll work. And I think we're gonna need like 3 or 4 copper. I'm not too sure. Oh shit, my pick broke. All right, so you guys saw how fast I was mining before. Now look how slow I'm mining. We're still doing it. It just fucking takes forever. So fuck. Great. 2, 3, 4. No, that'll work. Here, give me this. You work on that. Now I need to go back and recoup my cost for the iron ore that I lost. Alright, so let's see. We have enough for a steam engine. We don't have enough for this. Oh, because we need stone from a stone furnace. That's fine. Alright, we'll put that to burn. And let's go ahead and get us some stone. We're going to need probably about 10 stone. Oh, yeah. Okay, this thing is now out. Keep going. Thank you. Let's get in here and get some stone. We're gonna need about 10 stone, give or take. So we'll go ahead and grab that real quick, and then we're gonna set up these generators as fast as possible. Because trust me, it's really slow going right now, but once we get these generators up and running, it's gonna go by really quick. There we go. I'm gonna need 5 more. So I'm gonna need a total of 15. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1 for good luck. Great. Great. So I need to make a steam engine. Fantastic. I need to make a offshore pump. Great. And I don't have enough iron. I'm going to need some more iron. But we did have that stuff that was burning already down in here, and that'll work out just fine. Then we need to find a place to go ahead and put all this stuff. Great. Another boiler. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, 2, 3. All right. So we should have 3 boilers, 1 offshore pump, and then 1 steam engine. So let's go ahead and I got to do some math real quick. Let's see. 1, 2, pump. Okay. I guess that's gonna have to do 1, 2. Yeah, that'll work. All right, great. And now we need the generator. Blam! Look at that. Looks nice and fancy. All right, so now let's go ahead and get some coal, so that way we can start plugging up the generator. And we're also going to need some of that. Great. Keep toiling away. Fantastic. We are going to need a fuck ton more copper too, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get there in a second. There you go. What it's going to do is it's going to burn coal until this available performance, I think, goes all the way up. I think. No? It's good? It's done burning? It's done burning. Great. So that's going to be shut off until we can start hooking everything up to it. And in order to do that, we're going to need some copper wire. I believe that we get a copper wire for half an ore ingot, and I think that we also need wood too, because we seem to be running short. Look, dead tree. Great. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that burning in here, and then we can go ahead and make ourselves some electric poles. Great. Come on. Then we need to start focusing on other things. Should I worry about that? Should I worry? Probably not. Alright, now let's get back down here and let's get to mining. So we have electric poles that I just made, and that's going to go ahead and allow us to carry signal or electricity from the generator to wherever we have to go. Now the next thing that we have to do is we're going to have to dig up a fuck ton more iron ore, and we are going to... Let me get this smelted already. What we're going to end up doing is I'm going to show you guys the basics of Factorio, because literally I played this game for like 4 or 5 hours and I was barely starting to scratch the surface of it. This game has a lot to offer, and it does get really complex. So I kind of want to show you guys how this gets complex. Shit. God damn it. I need iron plates. That's so lame. I need to get a fucking miner already. Okay. Here, take that. Great, I have 8. I need like 20 something. Let's keep going. Okay, so I need to get this electric fucking drill up and going, because once I get the electric drill up and going, then this is no issue. Like I said, the beginning is a bit tedious and a bit slow. You really feel like you're in the grind in this one, at least in this part of this this game. All right, so I need 23 total, and I'm also going to need 4.5 copper. So let's go ahead and get that right now while we can. So 1 copper, 2 copper, 3 copper, 4 copper, 5 copper. I'm gonna get 6 just in case, and I can always make more telephone poles. Come on. Great. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, one more. Great. Fantastic. Now we got our electric fucking mining drill. Phenomenal. The first thing we're going to do for the electric mining drill is we're going to go ahead and put it on this machine here. So let's go ahead and get that up. Let's go ahead and get this up, and let's go ahead and put it down. Now you see it takes up a wider area. It's no longer taking up the little 2x2 square that we had originally had, and now it's a 3x3 square. We're still going to go ahead and pop down the box, but now we're going to go ahead and extend these telephone poles. Now you see the blue box that's around the telephone poles? If it's white, that means it's too far away from my character. He physically can't place it down, so literally you just have to move your character closer. If it's blue, it means you're good to go. If there's any red like this and it's purple, that means you can't do it because whatever's highlighted in red is blocking it. And you see how the machine lights up in blue? That means that if I put this here, it will get electricity. So we definitely want that. And I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but there's a wire that is connecting these two machines together. If you pull the machines too far apart, the wire disappears, and that means that they're too far apart in order for a connection to be made. Okay, so, but we do have a little bit of leeway here as far as how far away this stuff can stretch. So let's go ahead and stretch it out as much as we can. Damn, just barely not enough. Whatevs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put one like that. Great. So what this did is that because this is touching the main generator, this is now putting electricity all the way up this line and connected to this machine. Now this is running without any kind of fuel whatsoever. You can put modules in here later to go ahead and increase mining speed or whatnot. And now look, it's actually giving us a lot more coal a lot faster than before. So now we're going to play the pass down game. The pass down game says that now we're going to go ahead and start getting iron. Now, there's a few things that we can do here. First thing is that we can go ahead and put a box in front of there, but I don't think that we're going to. What we're going to end up doing is, I'll take that, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and move our stone furnace up here, very close to this little machine. And we are going to make ourselves... do I not have enough? I don't. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and pop the fuel in there, let it start mining stuff out. Here we go. And we're going to pop this right here. Just like that. Actually, we're going to go ahead and pop this right here. Great. Let's go ahead and put some fuel. Not that. Get out of there. We're going to go ahead and put some fuel in here. We're going to go ahead and put in the rest of that iron ingot. There we go. Much faster than actually mining the stuff out by hand. And we're going to go ahead and get a burner inserter, which actually arguably we didn't need. Yeah, we actually didn't need that. Fuck. I kind of feel like I wasted it. Great. We're going to go ahead and make this inserter here. Now you have a burner inserter and then you have a regular inserter. The regular inserter obviously takes electricity. It's trying to tell you that nothing's plugged in. So we have to provide electricity and blam. Now what it's doing is that it's putting ore that's in this box into the burner. Great. And we're going to go ahead and get another inserter here. And with the help of an electric pole, which we're going to go ahead and move this thing. So that way it covers both of them. Here we go. Now, this machine will dig out the ore and place it directly in this box. Then this robot here will take it out of the box and stick it in the furnace. And then when it's done being an ingot, this machine will take it out of the furnace and stick it in the box. So that now all we have to do is come over here and collect our ingots. Fantastic. Phenomenal. It's one of a kind, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go ahead and need some more copper. So let's go ahead and dig up probably about 5 or 6 more, because then the next thing we're going to do is put an electric motor on the iron side, and we're also going to put an electric motor on the copper side. Once we get all 3 up and going, then after that we can start deciding what we're going to make next, and we can actually start beginning our research as well. So there we go. Yeah, that's good enough. I am going to need some more stone, however. Stone. So let's go ahead and bust that out. And I am going to need this for furnaces. I believe it's 5 stone per furnace. So I definitely want about 2 furnaces. Give or take. Great, and I am going to need lots and lots of iron ingots. There we go, we got that, and now we need copper. So I'll go ahead and place that down temporarily. Let's go ahead and give you some logs and some copper. There you go. Phenomenal. And let's see how this is doing. Blam! Look at all this coal. We're like coal rich. Now the only thing that you got to kind of keep in mind is that if you're having these generators, you constantly have to go back over there and check on them and make sure that they have enough. I usually try to fill up the second chambers as much as possible, because if this first chamber runs out of fuel, then the second chamber will kick in, then the third chamber. If you start having performance issues with your generator, the extra boilers will provide the extra energy for your generator. Great. Phenomenal. So now we get an electric mining drill. Now, unfortunately, with the electric mining drill, this little setup isn't going to work very well. We are going to have to do something even better than this. So let's go ahead and get in here, and we're going to go ahead and make ourselves about 5 transport belts and another inserter. We could probably do with another one, really. There we go. Great. And now we're going to go ahead and shut this entire process down. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Now, all of you need to come with me. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Great. And you too. Thank you. Alright, so now what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have ourselves one of these guys here. Now, for the sake of not going fucking crazy, let's just eliminate the electricity on this site. And we're going to go ahead and pop that down just like so. Now, instead of it being filtered onto a box, we're going to have it go onto these conveyor belts. These conveyor belts are going to go ahead and come off to the side here. Should I do it that way? Fuck it. Well, we could change it later. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have machines that are going to take it off the conveyor belt. And we're going to have them stick it inside furnaces, just like so. And then we're going to need others to... We're going to need others to come over here and take it out. And they're going to put this on a conveyor belt. Let's go the other way. Okay. On the conveyor belt. And they are going to need another arm. I seem to be out of arms. That's fine. We'll just get this thing up and running immediately. So let's go ahead and reconnect the power. Like so. And then we're going to need to reconnect the power here. Blam! Blam blam. Great. Do I have enough? No, I need another one. Great. Now I'll go ahead and get an inserter arm. And this, we'll go ahead and put this into a box. Bam! Now you see as it's going, normally we would have an excess ore that would come out, but the second one is going to go ahead and pick it up. And now we've actually literally doubled our production of iron. Look at that, really quick. Woo! Woo! That's nice. That's real nice. And now the tail goes on. We move down here and we're going to go ahead and use our little gas power drill here. So that way we can go ahead and get some copper as well. Great. But now the cool thing is that instead of this taking copper and the furnace is taking copper, and you can even make arms that run off copper, I'm sorry, coal. And even the arms that run off of coal, instead of having to provide coal for everything, now we only have to provide coal for realistically one place, and that's down here. And as long as this place has coal in it, it's keeping all of our other machinery alive. We got a huge amount of coal that's being produced up here. We got a lot of iron that's being produced down here. Look at this. We've automatically just restocked all of our shit. And blam, another 27. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up another type O factory thingy down here. I need... They say he's just a friend. I need some more stone. One of the last things I actually do, me personally, is put anything on a stone collection. A lot of people like to prioritize that and make that number one, considering they use stone to make furnaces, blah, blah, blah. But I find that it's almost a waste. I actually, oh shit. I actually don't create a stone quarry or a mine or any drillers for the stone until I start creating walls, because it takes 2 raw stone to make 1 stone slab, and it takes like 5 stone slabs in order to make like 1 wall segment. So 1 segment takes 10 pieces of stone. Yeah, it gets fucking crazy. So I tend to not even worry about it that much. Okay, so now that we have this, let's go ahead and bust this here. Let's do that. And then let's get some of that in there and just let it burn. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. Get in there. Make me a bunch. Now that we're going to have enough copper going around, we can easily make another one of these mining things. Blam. Okay, so we need 4.5. So I need 5. Just like that. Blam. And we are also going to need... oh, we are actually out of wood. Huh. Alright, let's get in here. Let's start chopping down some trees. I'm really not used to not having wood. I'm usually not in a desert like I am now. I'm usually like in like jungle where it's so fucking dense your character can't even run around. Like you're literally clearing the way so that way you can make, you know, you can go from one machine to another. Alright, thank you. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and get one of these bad boys, stick them right there. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Great. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go ahead and get some more power lines up and going. Fantastic, phenomenal, everything I could have hoped and dreamed. I'm not gonna hook that up just yet. But I am gonna go over here and stick this on top of this fucking stone. Just like so, just like so. And stick coal in there and let that start digging up stone so we can make furnaces. Alright, I'm gonna need as many inserters as I can possibly get. So let's do that. Great, you're all done. Fantastic. And I'm gonna need a few more of those. And what are those? Just like that. Great. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get this one here into this furnace. And then put that there into there. And then this thing, you can do this, 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 and is that all? I think that's it. That's all I wanted to do. Great. Fantastic. Here. Have some iron. Now we want to definitely do the hookup thing here and tie all this together. Blam! Just like so. Oh shit, I forgot about this. There we go. Get in there. Great! Now we have this massive supply of fucking copper plates coming in. Not including the massive supply that we have of iron. Great! And, as well, we have one of these wooden chests here. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, one of the things I want to do before we go ahead and cut this, because it's already kind of running on 30 minutes, believe it or not. And look, we haven't even done anything. We have one machine that pumps out coal. We have one machine that's pumping out iron with some simple machinery to get the iron to where we have to go. And the same could be said for the copper plates as well. So one of the biggest things that I'd like to do, and one of the bigger projects that I like to do, is I need to start going ahead and getting our coal all sorted out the way that it's supposed to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Get as many of these fucking things as we possibly can and start streaming it down here. Like so. Great. And I will go ahead and pop these things like this. Phenomenal. Oh, I'm out of things. Alright. So do I want to keep doing the... Yeah, I'll send this up there as far back, or as far as I can go with it. But I'm going to need one. And now, pop that down like that, and I need all kinds of plates. Definitely going to need an inserter, and definitely going to need a box. Just like so. There we go. Great. So now what's happening is that this coal that's being shot out of this machine, instead of it going into a box, it's being dumped on the conveyor belt. It take a magical fucking journey all the way down the conveyor belt. And we'll end up here within reach of these graspy arms. Now, these graspy arms, if a engine is low on fuel, like for example it doesn't have any, then this one will go ahead and grab the first 5 that come across its way. And it will maintain an average of 5 coal in each of these burners here, just like that. Great. Then all the excess coal, after that gets filled up, because it most certainly will, all the excess fuel will now come up this line and will be grabbed by this arm here. There we go. First excess fuel, second excess fuel. It'll come up the line, and then this arm will grab it, shove it in the box, and now this is where we're going to have all of our excess coal in here. So I can go ahead and actually pop some of this in here. Great. Now, there are ways that you can rig this, you know, using, I don't know, different methods, I guess, or coming up with different ideas on how to set up your machines. This is not the end-all, be-all of how to set up these machines. But you could rig it so that way this will come down and automatically feed into the generators and come up and automatically feed into the furnaces, so that way you don't have to manually check on the furnaces to see if they all have enough coal in them. It'll automatically fill itself up on that aspect. So I guess that's it. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. That was absolutely the worst thing I wanted to do. That's all I kind of wanted to cover with Factorio. This thing can get extremely difficult and fucking crazy ridiculous. I don't have a kind of schedule of when I stream. I'm just gonna kind of do it whenever I'm just kind of compressing videos, whenever I'm not entirely fucking swamped with recording. So I'll be streaming more often, but it'll mostly be late night and whatnot. Maybe sometimes in the mornings. So there we go. If you do so happen to catch me streaming either on Twitch or on YouTube, I'll probably just strictly do it for YouTube. Then stop by, say hello. Even if it's just for a bit. I do feel a little bit lonely doing it, but like I said, I'm playing these games by myself anyway, so I may as well do it, even if you guys are just having it in the background as noise. I don't narrate quite as much as I do here. In fact, I have like background music and all kinds of stuff. And then forgive the posting like the 4-hour fucking thing. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and have these recorded. I wanted to see if it would do it for YouTube, and it does. Not really my bag. There's a lot of silence in there, and I think it's more of a thing that if you catch it live, it's kind of an experience. If you're going back and watching it, it's just gonna be boring. So I guess that's it. So thanks everybody, thanks for watching, thanks for joining me here. I hope you guys do check out Factorio. It is an alpha, but they do update it every now and then, and they've been working on it for quite a while, and so far seeing how it's progressing is really exciting, and I don't know, I think they're doing a really damn good job. So yep, link to their website is down below. Definitely check it out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.